Hey everybody, this is Kyle. So this video I'm making today is a little bit of my sort of strategy for how I make my gold in World of Warcraft. Um, some people say it's not the greatest way of doing it. Personally, myself, I don't get bored of it. I find it really easy. It doesn't take me a long time. A lot of times I can do most of this stuff while I'm waiting for Q pops. It's really not a big deal. So what I'm going to start off with first is obviously maximizing your garrisons. Right now I have I literally have at least every character at 90. I have 4 characters at 100. So what I do is like obviously I make sure I do my garrison missions every day. I go and cycle through all my list of characters. There's some items that you just get gold. Sometimes you get things that you can sell. Noteworthy ones is a lot of times there are the conquest and honor tokens, which I can show you here. They have these things. I forget what the fuck they're called though. I know Medallions of the Legion have been selling really good, and I'm pretty sure those are from those as well. But they sell for about 10k, and I think the other ones sell for probably a bit more. The PvP ones, I believe, sell for probably close to, I would have to say, probably 10 or 12k. But again, it's going to vary by server to server, but it's an easy way to make money. Some of this stuff, you'll get it without even really having to try for it. Also, maximizing your garrison. In all my garrisons, I make sure one of my small buildings is always, obviously the oh my god, the salvage yard, and the other one is always the enchanting. Simply because then that way, as you are raiding and everything else and upgrading your gear, I mean, I can't even tell you how many fucking crystals I have made and sold off of just that alone. That right there makes a crap ton of money. The other thing is running old school raids. This is the part that people don't necessarily always agree with me on. For the sole purposes, everyone says, "Oh, well, it's boring," or "I've run that like 100 fucking times." I get that you've run it 100 times, but the fact is one, you can clear this shit super easy. Two, there's a lot of shit in there that people pay money for. Three, it makes money in itself. I would say that with just on one character alone, running, let's see, what did I used to run? It was Firelands, Naxxramas, Trial of the Crusader, or Champion, or whatever the hell it is, the raid one, and I think like one other small like couple boss raid. I used to clear like at least 5k a week just off that. A lot of these, if you look through a lot of these things too, like for instance, Firelands, Volcano Spike, right here, bind when equipped. It's a cool ass looking fucking sword. Some stuff like that, people pay upwards of like 200-300 gold just for that item alone. So I mean, when you count that, you're getting probably like, I don't know, 30-40 gold a boss, or like sometimes upwards more than that per boss. Plus on top of it, you're getting stuff like that. Another really good example is a lot of the Burning Crusade content. So Burning Crusade, a lot of what I used to run is I would run like SSC, stuff like this, the Tainted Core, Battle Pets. They are actually a pretty decent market. If you want to take the extra time and really make it worth your while, you can actually get like, find leveling guides that actually level your Battle Pets, and they will sell for way more. But I used to like, especially more so when they first really came in emergence. Right now, the ones are Black Temple, Hyjal, and Sunwell. Those 3 raids, I guarantee all those battle pets that came out in there in the last like patch or so, those battle pets you probably sell anywhere from 200 to 300 gold per. And I mean, as you keep getting these things, it's just more and more easy money because again, you're already getting money just from doing it. Plus, you get a chance at your transmog. I mean, and half the time, what do people bitch to me about, oh, why would you want to run that old raid? We ran it tons of times, and we spent a whole fucking expense. Yeah, I get it, but for me, I'm kind of a sentimentalist. So when I go through here, I'm like, fuck, I remember Howler to Desolation. That was like the best fucking or coolest fucking polearm ever. Because look at it, it looks fucking badass. But some people don't see it that way. They're like, oh, we're seeing it. But I mean, what are you doing when you're waiting for your Q to pop? You're sitting there as a DPS waiting 45 fucking minutes anyways. Why not spend it making money? Garrison missions. I mean, there's some here, like I said, like right now my hunter has really bad example because he's got like fucking nothing to make. But like sometimes, like even these things here, these fucking 670 items that create it, My character, I don't need this, but at the same time, when I DE those, I got a really good chance of getting epics that I can just get a crystal right off. Um, Another really good thing to have in your garrison is to optimize is making sure you have the inn, for the sole fact that with the inn you can recruit followers that you're lacking, which is a huge thing, whether people believe it or not. My hunter actually doesn't have it because my hunter has like a full set of the whatever the top level, I think it's like 675 now or something like that, item level followers. So my hunter doesn't need it, but you get that, gives you the treasure hunting missions, and with those alone, sometimes like my shaman gets them, and he gets like the Blingtron Vault one, and because he's used the inn and got ones that have followers that have scavenge, like the scavenger ability, which again increases the stuff that you get. The Blingtron one is already 1,000 gold, but with Scavenger I get 3,000 gold, and I have a 100% chance to complete it. So every time that pops up, which again it pops up at least once a week, that's 3k right there, and that's just on one character. Um, for the rest of it, I mean, I personally like. I had the trading post just to grind rep. Um, I find in terms of profitability, I don't think there's really anything else that you really need to stay profitable. For me, I always have a bank on all my characters just for the sole fact of being able to transmog, void storage, guild bank all within my garrison. Yeah, I know I'm an antisocial idiot, but I mean, really, that's what this expansion's done to us. And right now, I actually have the the PvP Coliseum thing in the Mage Tower only because I want achievements, and as you can see, I am quite the achievement whore. 17,000 achievements. I know it's not the best out there. I really try my hardest to get it. But for instance, right now, on my characters, I am sitting at a whopping 14,000 gold. Not much, I know. But, I mean, I just came off of 150,000 gold that I actually spent through auction house and getting achievements. And honestly, if I really put my mind to it, and I did these things that going through these raid instances and going through all this, I could probably make almost all of that back within 2 to 3 weeks. And it's not hard. I mean, obviously now with WoW introducing the game tokens and being able to buy them for $20, sell them for 27k, yeah, sure, it makes it a little bit easier. But the sole fact is if you're willing to work just a tiny bit and you're really just willing to do shit while you're waiting for your queue anyways, why not make some money? I mean, it does go down and the markets do fluctuate. I mean, that's another thing you can do is you wait for things like those medallions of the Legion. Right now they're on the AH for 9,000 gold. Like as the cheapest one. When I bought all mine, because I bought that's where a lot of my 150,000 gold went, is I bought everything. I never paid over 5,000 gold. I would never pay it. But for smart people, if you really want to play the market, what you do is you get something like I have Auctioneer, so it actually will scan the auction house, give me the max price, the medium price, and what the average price is per server. So with stuff like that, if you're really smart about it, and you do have a decent pool of money to start off with, you can play the market. Me and Hayden, we actually played the market on Golden Lotus for the longest time, and last expansion we actually made a shit ton of money. I think he made I didn't make as much as him because he used to use them and make these potions and then grind all this other stuff. But I think he made something like 300,000 gold. I think I made like maybe 60,000 on that. But like I said, there's a lot of easy ways to make gold out there. I mean, questing, obviously, if you want to be an achievement whore like myself, go back and do all the quests that you've missed in all the expansions, because instead of getting XP, surprise, you just get more gold. But raids, doing old school raids, transmog, battle pets you can either sell or level or do whatever the fuck you want with them. Chance at mounts, I mean, those mounts are freaking awesome. And again, there's just so much cool shit you can get from that. I mean, those battle pets alone will even if you sell, because sometimes you'll get like a couple a week, even if you sell them for 100 gold a piece, which isn't really unreasonable, even the ones that are down in value sell for at least 75 to 100 gold. Even if you say you get 3 a week, that's still an extra 300 gold you didn't have. And I mean, that adds up, and especially if you do it on multiple characters. I mean, when I was really hardcore about it, I used to do I think it was my hunter, shaman, paladin, and I did Firelands on all of them, I did Dragon Soul on all of them, and I did I want to say Black Temple. Maybe one other. I don't know. It might not have always been Black Temple, but I did 3 raids on all 3 characters. So that's 9 raids. But realistically, some of them, like especially if you want really easy money and you don't necessarily care how much you make, Trial the Crusader. You can do it in like easily like 15 minutes. Once you get there, it's like every fight you can like 3-shot the boss, and then you start the next fight. Yeah, I think the longest part of that instance is literally waiting for the other counters to load. Makes a lot of money. There's some transmog weapons you can get in there that you can sell. Really easy money. Firelands, man. People pay for those things. Like even those volcanic spikes, they I flooded the market one week. I think I posted 6 of them in one week. I still sold every single one for at least 200 gold. And I mean, it honestly, like, it adds up, and all those little things can make you that money. So I don't know. That's my little take on it. Take it for what you want. That's how I've made a lot of my money. And again, I go and blow my money on stupid shit. I come in here and I'm like, hey, you know what? I wanted those 9,999 dinosaur bones so I can get that stupid dinosaur mount. It looks ugly as shit, but I mean, I bought all those and I think it cost me like 15 grand, and it was really easy to get all of that money back. So, but yeah, you guys just go out there and make that money. It's easy. Even if you're a farmer, you can go and farm stuff. It's not as the market has gone slightly down on a lot of that stuff, but I mean the market's still there. You still can make money. But that's my opinion. Take it for what you want. All right, guys. Good luck. Happy farming.